Hi everyone, if you click on the link provided for carbon reduction plan, you will land on this page. You can quickly create an account using your Gmail login, but if you don't have a Gmail login, you can always use your own personal ID and create an account quickly here. Once you create the account, you will land on the form, and all you have to do is add basic details to the form. So in this case, you need to add your, let's say, the brand name that you use to sell the products to the NHS. Then you need to put the publishing date, and then the company name could be your registered company name. After you fill this form, you will move to a baseline page where you need to mention where you are at right now in terms of reducing the emissions. Herein, it would be good to add as much details as you would like to, in terms of, like, for in this case I've added, like, we have measured the scope 3 emissions using a LCA. What have we done regarding employee commuting and other GHG categories. Once you add these details on how you have calculated the emissions, all you have to do is start filling the scope 1, 2 and 3 emissions, and then you need to provide a further breakdown of the scope 3 emissions. We have provided some information as to what each category means, but we would be more than happy to provide more details on how to calculate each of these categories. Once you have filled the details, you will be asked to enter the information for the current year. In the current year, you need to mention the reporting year, which would differ from company to company. And then you need to again mention the scope 1, 2 and 3 emissions. And then you need to again provide the scope 3 breakdown for each of your operations. Once you fill these details, you will be taken to the what does your reduction plan look like. So if you have introduced anything in the current reporting year, which could be like introducing electric vehicles for transportation, you should include it here. And then you can provide any details with respect to what do you plan to do in the future. Once you have provided these details, all you have to do is provide your projections in terms of how do you see it in the coming years and how much you will be able to reduce from, let's say, on a 5-year timeline. And once you're finished with adding those details, you can click next and then just add your name and the date. And all you have to do is click generate. So in this case, the RAI model will take all the details that you have provided, and then it will generate the report in the exact format that the NHS requires. So it will automatically add a few details based on, let's say, the information that you have provided. It will also build a graph of, like, how does your emissions look from starting from the current year to the next 10 to 20 year timeline. And the report creation can take 30 to 45 seconds for creating the report. The report will be created in a Word doc file, so you can always edit the file if you require. And once the report is generated, you will get a link for the report. All you have to do is click on the link and the report will get downloaded on your desktop. Once you click on the link, you might receive these pop-ups, and once you close these, you will be able to get your report. In this case, it has added some of the details that you have provided. It might require a bit of a formatting, and we're still trying to figure out how we can auto-generate a better formatted report. The graph will automatically be built for you, and then the report is ready to be signed off by you and to be submitted to NHS. I hope you find this useful. The report would be available for free for times to come. We are more than happy to introduce some improvements on the report generation to make your job easier in submitting these reports. Looking forward to hearing your feedback.